Imagine waking up to find your social security number, credit card details, and home address in the hands of hackers. That's what happened to 143 million people during the Equifax breach, one of the largest cybersecurity disasters in history. But how did it happen, and what can we learn from it? Let's dive in. Before we get into the breach itself, let's talk about Equifax. Founded in 1899, Equifax is one of the three major credit reporting agencies in the United States. Along with Experian and TransUnion, Equifax collects and stores sensitive financial data on millions of people. In 2017, Equifax was handling data for over 800 million individuals and nearly 90 million businesses worldwide. But in July of that year, the company discovered hackers had infiltrated their systems and stolen the personal information of 143 million Americans. That's nearly half the US population. So, how did this happen? Let's break it down. The Equifax breach began in mid-May 2017, but it wasn't discovered until July 29th. Hackers exploited a vulnerability in Apache Struts, a popular open-source framework used to build web applications. A patch for this vulnerability had been available since March 2017, 2 months before the attack began, but Equifax failed to update its systems, leaving the door wide open for hackers. Once inside, the attackers had free rein. They accessed names, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and even driver's license numbers. For some victims, credit card details were also exposed. The breach went undetected for months, and when Equifax finally discovered it, they waited another 6 weeks before going public. This delay sparked outrage, as millions of people were left unaware that their data had been compromised. The fallout from the Equifax breach was catastrophic. For starters, 143 million people suddenly found themselves at risk of identity theft, fraud, and financial ruin. Imagine knowing that your social security number, a key piece of your identity, is out there on the dark web, up for sale to the highest bidder. The financial impact was equally staggering. Equifax faced multiple lawsuits, including a class action settlement of up to $700 million. The company's CEO, Richard Smith, stepped down, and the entire incident became a case study in how not to handle a data breach. But the damage wasn't just financial. The breach eroded public trust in Equifax and raised serious questions about how companies handle sensitive data. If a credit reporting agency, a company whose entire business revolves around data security, could fail so spectacularly, what does that mean for the rest of us? So, what can we learn from the Equifax disaster? First, timely software updates are non-negotiable. The Apache Struts vulnerability had a patch available, but Equifax didn't apply it. This is a reminder that procrastination in cybersecurity can have devastating consequences. Second, transparency is key. Equifax's decision to delay announcing the breach only made things worse. Companies need to be upfront with their customers when something goes wrong. Finally, consumers need to take proactive steps to protect themselves. If you haven't already, consider freezing your credit, monitoring your accounts regularly, and using strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts. The Equifax breach was a wake-up call for everyone, companies and individuals alike. It showed us that no one is immune to cyber attacks, but it also highlighted the importance of staying vigilant. The Equifax breach was one of the largest and most damaging cybersecurity incidents in history. It exposed the personal information of 143 million people, cost the company hundreds of millions of dollars, and shattered public trust. But it also taught us valuable lessons about the importance of timely updates, transparency, and personal vigilance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the world of cybersecurity. This is Cybergrok, signing off. Stay safe out there.